Winner picked from the Facebook comments is Steph, and the winner from YouTube comments is Sunny. So congratulations guys on winning the profile. Just shoot me an email and I'll send over the profile to you. And I'll do another contest for the next week. So also leave a commentary below the Facebook video or below the YouTube video. And the next week I'll also pick one winner from the Facebook comments, one winner from the YouTube comments, and I'll give you the flexible volume profile for MetaTrader 4. Alright, so that's for our little contest. And let's now go into the trade analysis. Let's start with intraday trading analysis. Let's have a look at the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. As you can see, there was a downtrend, but it seems that the downtrend has ended. There was a rotation after the downtrend and then buying activity started. And I think that the buyers who initiated this buying activity were building up their positions in here. They were creating their big position in here. So they were accumulating their volumes there. You can see the volumes in here. Also, if you look at the lower chart, you can see those big volumes in here. Alright, so those are the heavy volumes they accumulated before the start of this strong buying activity. So when the price makes it back to this level again, I think that those buyers who are pushing the price upwards will be defending their buying positions, and from this level they are likely to push the price upwards again. And the exact value of the level is 0.9222. Alright, so that's for the strong daily support on the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. And let's now move on and let's have a look at the Australian dollar, Swiss franc. So those are charts with Australian dollar, Swiss franc, 60-minute chart. This is 30-minute chart. This one is also 30-minute chart, but with daily profiles. So in this case, there was also a downtrend followed by a rotation from which buying activity started. It seems like a new uptrend. So if I look inside this rotation area with a flexible volume profile, you can see that in here, the heaviest volumes were accumulated. And I think that those heavy volumes were volumes of the buyers who were accumulating their buying positions. Afterwards, they aggressively rejected lower prices in here with this aggressive pin bar, and then they pushed the price upwards. So when the price makes it back to this level, I think that those buyers are likely to defend their buying positions and to push the price upwards from this level again. Alright, this is basically the same logic as in the previous case with the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. The exact value of this level is at 0.6914. There's also another level which is worth mentioning, and if I move the profile over this whole trend area, this whole trend, then you can see that there's also one pretty significant volume cluster in here. And this significant volume cluster is at 0.6929 in here. Let me just draw it over all the charts. Alright, so that's the level. This is the level, this is the level, this is the level, alright? Based on this volume cluster. This is basically the trend setup. So when there is a trend like this, you look for significant volume clusters within the trend area, and those volume clusters indicate that buyers were building up their positions, they were adding to their positions and pushing the price even higher. So in this case, it was this place where the buyers were adding to their positions. So this is another strong level to go long from, another strong support. And there's also nice confirmation of the level. If you look at this rejection, then this is indication that it was a strong resistance because the price reacted to it very nicely, very aggressively. And when the price went past the resistance, it became a support. Alright, so not only we have the trend setup based on those volumes, but we also have the resistance becoming support setup, which confirms the trend setup. So the next pair I would like to comment on is Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, and there is strong resistance level in here. This is the strong resistance. If you look at the weekly profile, this is the weekly profile, then you can see that the level is at the point of control of the previous week. Heaviest volumes in here throughout the whole week got accumulated at this level. Maybe if I zoom in a little bit, you'll be able to see it better. All right, point of control. So what this means is that sellers who initiated this strong selling activity were building up their selling positions in this place. Afterwards, they started the selling activity. So when the price makes it back to this level, those sellers will most likely defend their selling positions and they'll try and push the price downwards from this level again. Alright, so that's the reasoning behind this short level, which is exactly at 82.42. Alright, so this is the strong intraday resistance level on the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Before we go further into a swing trade idea, I would like to show you a nice trading opportunity. It's not volume-based opportunity, it's very nicely visible even if you use simple price chart. And this is a chart of the ES, which is the futures for Standard & Poor's index. And in this place, I would like to show you how to trade a week high or a week low. So this is an example of a week high, all right? There is not any strong rejection within the high. It's sort of weak. I don't really see any strength or any aggressivity within this high, all right? So this is weak high. If I compare it, for example, to a strong high, then a strong high would be this, or a strong low would be this, all right? But this is a weak high. And in case like that, if you look in this area, then there are probably a lot of stop loss orders in here. You know, people usually place their stop losses at swing points. So a lot of liquidity or a lot of stop losses will be in here, in here, in here, right there, right there. And also I think that this is also a sort of weak high, and stop losses will also be in here, above this swing high, above this swing high, and above this one. What this means is that there's a lot of liquidity in here, and what the big guys usually do is that when the price goes close to such a place, the price shoots past it. The big players take the liquidity. They need the liquidity. All right. So I think that when the price goes close to this level, when it hits the first stop loss, it will drive through all those stop loss orders pretty quickly. This is what usually happens. So in case like that, not only in this example, but generally speaking, when the price hits this first stop loss above this swing high, then you want to enter a long trade, go long from there, and it's best to quit your position at this level. This should be the profit target at the end of the stop loss cluster. All right, so this is how you can use the weak highs to enter a trade with the big guys who will drive the price through the stop loss clusters. All right, let me now show you a swing trade idea. This one is on Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, on daily charts. As you can see, there is a pretty strong selling activity, pretty strong sell-offs, and within this selling activity, there is the trend setup, which I teach. In here, there is a volume cluster within the downtrend, which means that sellers were adding their selling positions in this area to push the price even lower. So when the price makes it back to this level again, those sellers are likely to defend their selling positions and to push the price downwards from this level again. And there's also nice confirmation of the level. It is in here. As you can see, it was a strong support because the price reacted aggressively to the level in the past. And afterwards, when the price went past the level, the support became a resistance. So we have the trend setup in here, also the support becoming resistance setup. This is pretty nice confirmation of the resistance level we have there. And the exact value of the level is 0.9420. So that's a strong swing trade resistance level on the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. So that's for the trading ideas for this week. If you would like to join me and trade with me every day, then you can join my pro trading course. You just go to my website, which is trader-dale.com. You go to Dale's Forex course. You scroll down this page a bit. And in here, you can get in a course. There's currently a spring special sale, 30% off. The sale will be ending the 31st of May. And what I recommend is getting this package, the Forex course and the volume profile. The reason I recommend this one is that you will get the Forex course plus the volume profile, which I use for today's analysis. It's a professional tool which will show you exactly where the volumes of the big institutions and everybody else is. So that's the reason why I suggest you get this package, because you'll not only get the course, but also the lifetime package of the volume profile, which I use. Alright, so I hope you liked the video, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time, and until then, happy trading.